Hello everyone. Today I am going to start about your mathematical physics. Okay. So in this method physics, we are going to discuss about Fourier series, Laplace transform, power series. Okay, and power series belongs to your Legendre polynomial, Legendre polynomial, Bessel's differential equation, Bessel's equation, and Hermite equation. So these are equations, okay? And every things can be done by a special integral functions that is called gamma functions. So this is Niranjan Panda studying the basic mathematics that will be useful for all this concept, and that is your gamma function and beta functions. So right now we discuss about gamma function. Gamma function. This function will be used entire physics. Now, first point is gamma function is a factorial function. First part, it is a factorial function. It is a factorial function. Second one, it is used to solve a complex integration in a simpler form. It uses to solve a complex integration into a simpler form. Any complex integration can be simplified by using gamma function. Okay. Third one, we will discuss what is the definition of gamma function. And fourth, we will discuss about properties of it. Properties of gamma function. Properties of gamma. Okay. Now already I have discussed about what is the gamma function and what is uses. So let us discuss about definition and its properties. Okay. Let us start now. So definition of gamma function is integration from 0 to infinite. E power minus x. E to the power minus x. And one thing, whatever power here, that will start from here once again. X to the power. Here x means, here y means here y, here x means here x. X to the power n minus 1 into dx. This is equals to gamma, is the symbol of gamma n. Okay, if instead of n t will be there, that will be gamma t. So instead of n any variable there means that will take in these variables. Okay, so e power minus x, x to the power n minus 1 into dx equals to gamma minus 1. So this is the definition of gamma function. The definition of gamma function. Okay. Now we discuss line by line. First to find gamma 1, because I have told you that gamma function is a factorial function. But how is factorial function? Let me explain it. So first of all, find gamma 1. Gamma 1 means, first of all, let's once again write the gamma function. So the gamma function gamma n equals to integrate from 0 to infinite e power minus x to the power n minus 1 into dx. Okay. So first you find n. Instead of n, we will use 1. That is the gamma 1. Gamma 1. So gamma 1 equals to your integration from 0 to infinite e to the power minus x to the power 1 minus 1, because instead of when we will use 1, because gamma 1 is there. Instead of n, substitute the value of n in terms of 1, means n equals, put n equals to 1, that means 1 minus 1, 0 into dx. Okay, so this will be your 0 to infinite e to the power minus x into dx, because x to the power 1 minus 1, x power 0, anything to the power 0 equals to 1. So this remaining integration 0 to infinite, again e power minus x into dx. Okay. So what is the integration of e to the power minus x? So integration of e to the power minus x equals to minus of e to the power minus x. Then you will use the limit. So the limit you are 0 to infinite. So use upper limit minus lower limit. Instead of x we put upper limit, then put lower limit, then both will subtracted. So this equals to minus of e to the power minus infinite minus e to the power minus 0. So what happens? This value is 0. This value is equal means 1. Minus is there, minus plus will come. So gamma 1 equals to 1. So what do you want now here? Gamma 1 equals to 1. Gamma 1 equals to 1. Okay. Now go for gamma 2. We'll go for gamma 2. So finish and note it down. Okay. So what you found now here? Gamma 1 equals to 1. Similarly, we find gamma 2. So what happened? Same process. Instead of n, we use 2 from this definition. So this equals to 0 to infinite e to the power minus x. Again x to the power n minus 1 means 2 minus 1 into dx. Okay. Now what is happening now? 0 to infinite e to the power minus x power 2 minus 1 means x, then dx. So first you find integration, then use the limit, then put the limit. So how to solve this equation? You know Euler formula, integration formula, I because this is exponential function, this is algebraic function, both are multiplied here, so you use UV methods. So integration of UV means u integration of v minus derivative of u integration of v dv, again whole integration. Then dv is there. Okay. Now use the value here. So this equals to. So first you tell me which one will be taken as u and which one taken as v, because first is coming algebra, then is exponential. So this is u and this is your v. So what are integrations? Initially u integration of v. So x into x integration of minus x dx, and the limit will be your 0 to infinite. Then minus. Okay. Then what we'll do now here? Again, once again, derivative of u means derivative of x with respect to x. Then integration of v means e power minus x dx. Again whole integration. Again, whole of dx, the limit from 0 to infinite. 0 to infinite. What happened? Actually, just now we found that e to the power minus x dx 0 to infinite, this value will be 0. So put it 0. So this is equals to remaining part minus of 0 to infinite, 0 to infinite. Then what happened? The derivative of 1 will become here again once again. E to the power minus x dx means integration e to the power minus. Minus will come again. Minus of e power minus x dx will come. Okay. Again here minus with plus will come. 0 to infinite. Minus plus. E to the power minus x dx. Sorry. Okay. So just now this integration of e power minus dx equals to this is already 1. So what happened? So we found that gamma 2 is also 1. Gamma 2 is also 1. Similarly, what it? We'll go for gamma 3. You go for gamma 3. So gamma 3. So gamma 3 equals to integration from 0 to infinite e to the power minus x, x to the power n minus 1. X to the power n means 3. 3 minus 1 into dx. 3 minus 1 into dx. Okay. Now what is happening? This is from 0 to infinite e power minus x to the power square into dx. Once again, there are two functions are there. One is e to the power minus x and x square. This is algebraic function. Let us take it u, and this is your v. So what is the formula of uv? U integration of v whole dv, then minus derivative of u integration of v whole into dv and whole of dv. So this is the format for uv formula. So similarly, you go for this is your u, this is your v. So the first process, u integration of v, because algebraic function according to Euler rule, first a is algebraic function, second is your exponential function. So this will be taken as u and this is your v. So what is happening now? This is your u means x square integration of e to the power minus x again dx and whole limit from 0 to infinite. Okay. Similarly, then minus of derivative of u. Derivative of u means how much from here? Derivative of x square with respect to dx. Okay. Then once again integration of v means e to the power minus x dx. Then whole of dx integration. And the limit from 0 to infinite. 0 to infinite. Because then x square of e to the power, because integration of e power minus x means how much? Minus e power minus x minus e power minus x, the limit from 0 to infinite. Because I have told you that e power minus x infinite to 0 means this will be 0. Then minus of integration from 0 to infinite. 0 to infinite. So what is the integration of x square? Sorry, what is the derivative of x square? 2x. Again, integration of e power minus x means how much will come here? Minus e power minus x dx. The limit from 0 to infinite. Okay. Now what happened? So this will be your, this is equals to your, here minus plus will come. So integration from 0 to infinite. Then 2 is coming out, 2 of, then x e power minus x into dx. Actually, this also derives gamma 1 function. So this will be your, this is your gamma 1. Again 2 is there, 2 of gamma 1. So gamma 1, gamma 2, gamma 2 side. Gamma 2. So gamma 2. So what is the value gamma 2? 2 into 1, that is 2. That means, what you found now? Gamma 3 equals to your, how much? 2. Similarly, if you solve like this, we'll find gamma 4 equals to, so let's solve this one. Okay, we'll go for gamma 4. We'll go for gamma 4. So shall I rub it now? So gamma 4 equals to your, so instead of n we'll use 4. So 0 to infinite e to the power minus x, x to the power n minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3 will come, again dx. Okay. Once again, same methods you will do now here. This will be your u, this is your v. So u format. U integration of v, x cube, integration of e power minus x dx. The whole limit from 0 to infinite. Once again minus is there. Then derivative of u means derivative of how much? X cube. Derivative of x cube with respect to dx. Then again integration of e power minus x dx and whole of integration dx. The limit from 0 to infinite. Okay. The same process we will do now. Repeat here. The x cube to x cube is there. You will already integration of e power minus x means how much here? Minus of e to the power minus x and the limit from 0 to infinite. Then minus to minus. Once again, the integration from 0 to infinite, you know already derivative of x cube means how much here? 3x square. 3x square. Again, you know already integration of e power minus x. How much here? Minus of e power minus x into dx. Okay. I am doing simply step by step. So you actually one thing you go for entire videos, so that you will get it clearly. So now again we will use the limit infinite and 0 means e to the power minus x there. If you solve this again once again you will find value. This is your 0. Okay. Now minus of again minus to minus plus, sorry, minus to minus plus 0 to infinite. Again 3 will come outside. The remaining part x square e power minus x dx. This is called gamma 3. Gamma 3, what is gamma 3? Gamma 3 will be your how much? 0 to infinite e power minus x square dx. Okay. So this again same thing is there. So this is gamma 3, 0 to infinite x square e power minus x dx. That means how much will come here? 3 of gamma 3. Okay. So 3 into gamma 3 means 2. So this is equals to 6 equals how much? 3 factorial. So what is what now? First of all found gamma 1 equals to 1 factorial. Gamma 2 equals to again 1 factorial. Gamma 3 equals to again 2 factorial. Because gamma 3 equals to 2 means 2 factorial. Similarly, gamma 4 equals to 3 factorial. And similarly, if you solve like this, gamma 5 equals to 4 factorial. So gamma n how much will come here? Here 5, here 4, here 4, here 3, here 1, here 0. 0 factorial, you get 0 factorial. 0 factorial means again 1. Gamma 2 means 1. Gamma 3 means 2. 3 here 2. Similarly, if gamma n is there, so this will be your n minus 1 factorial. Hence, gamma n equals to your n minus 1 factorial. Hence, from beginning, I have already told you that gamma function is a factorial function. Factorial function. Okay. So these are the situations. Now we'll go for. Okay, note it down. Okay, I'll repeat it. Solve a bit now. Now we'll prove an identity, that is gamma n plus 1 equals to n gamma n, and we have to prove it. Gamma n plus 1 equals to n gamma n. So how to prove it now? As you know that gamma n equals to how much? The integration from 0 to infinite e to the power minus x, again x to the power n minus 1 into dx. So from the definition of a function is gamma n equals to 0 to infinite e power minus x power n minus 1 dx. But what is there now? Gamma n plus 1. That means instead of n we will use n plus 1. So how much will come here? This equals to 0 to infinite e power minus x power n plus 1 minus 1 into dx. So this is equals to 0 to infinite e power minus x to the power n 1 minus 1 n into dx. Once again, this is your exponential function, this is your algebraic function, and two functions are multiplied here. You can use the method of integration. That means what? U into v. So this is the algebraic function. So let us take it u, and this is your v. So what is the formula of uv? uv equals to, once again, u integration of v, u fix integration of v, again dv, minus derivative of u integration of v, dv, then whole integration. So this is the uv concept. Similarly, you can do it now. So what is happening now? This will be u. So u dv, that means x power n e power minus x. Sorry, u dv, no. U means how much? X power n integration of e power minus x dx, and the limit from 0 to infinite. Okay, got it all of you? Then minus what is happening now? Derivative of u. Derivative of u means how much? Derivative of x power n with respect to dx. Similarly, again integration of e power minus x dx, then whole of integration dx. Okay. So this will be equal to how much? X power n to x power n is the e power minus x dx. So what is the integration of e power minus dx? That will be equal to minus, or I can write directly minus to minus here, e power minus x, then whole limit from how much? 0 to infinite. 0 to infinite. Then minus to minus is there. So the derivative of x power n from plus 2. So this will be equal to how much? N x to the power n minus 1. N x to the power n minus 1. Again, once again, integration of e power minus x. E power minus x, how much will come here? Then minus of, once again, minus e power minus x and whole dx. The limit from 0 to infinite. Okay, once again, e power minus x there. Infinite is there, 0 is there. So this will be how much? 0. This will be your 0. Now what is happening? Again, minus to minus plus will come. So gamma. So what is happening? So gamma n plus 1 equals to, from this expression, 0 to infinite, and n is constant, that we are taking outside. So 0 to n into 0 to infinite x to the power, how much here? N minus 1 into e power minus x dx. Okay, so gamma n plus 1 equals to, this is the n, and this is your gamma function. So how much will come here? N gamma n. So this is the required expression for this identity. Gamma n plus 1 equals to n gamma n. Okay, put it down quick.